friend X so kwa ya bombody answer obetumi a retweet na fe wa hashtag some passports na what dey o messages and so go adiaba ya de agodi mu nsam ana ba fedi sabe kwabem say dumienu abebo ma ya be sori nkonya so ama news abano woni ye ana etena ya be kwama no ne ya foreign news ababa latest wom esansa no pay ya te wo ma said of Djokovic Aluzi ade ama Janik Sina awon sam ni nyina no ya the details and the fallout and so ababa room and so our fiani papi na GDA pass ni kwase a Russia CP coach ade ama the Black Stars of Ghana na anim gwase na adonso ya bafia ya baba na ya babehwem na ya de diaka no and so asoso ade ama na betway ese yen kan tro se nyame ya doma wotena a matches abeto aso our AFCON mo and she say warrior signing in awi anasempo was sign up dada koso na bet our AFCON matches no so aye 25 Ghana cities or more or better our AFCON again be abaso better our so we betimi anya achede 5 times a day unya no bia we the most reliable betting platform and no enso aye betway twa no ho na di na yama sikasem enso anya kamatwa no na di na yama sikasem enyina brand www.betway.com.gh na fe wo so watwa bet ama sikasem nyina no enso aye fine enso adama brand so yaba be kwama no ne abaye bana yaba beto aso na yade diaka ne nyina na aso so adama ye we see time ekra ma on se Facebook no so amanfo eba so oba no like page ne na fe wa share as many times abesa share na odo messages and so go adiaba we aye good boy aye guy say good morning Fancy, you are doing a great job at famous Dex and so say Fancy, please more update on Real Madrid and Mbappe yeah the update ababa afei when so say your friend Star Boy says I'm enjoying the show live and clear at Afumem Airport. Champion Fancy Di Maria more Chelsea news afei more fire. Chelsea is winning and our Denediano and so at Bahasa Junior I won't cry was a more hit another farmer just now so Mohamed Zakaria says good morning boss keep up the good work on also the message no we say you guys are doing great job we aye piagia and I just say or the message you know and so far so and so at the buy this one says I wish you were based in Accra. Your friend Fifi, I pania. Fifi, Newton, I am out TV. As I'm out your Facebook. I be Pia, yo, and one saw about joining out your Jack and I saw so and said Jamal. And then also, you're coming on it. You're foreign news and about my radio. You're right now in Valley Test and some break.
Sompa FM. Black Mamba, attack conquer, the basketball beast, the rap monster, the crossover good, the turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown though. I call him King Bryant, I let the crown show.
Definitely, I'm just lost for words. I mean, he's amazing.
Watch me get him like Kobe, stick with it, no COVID. Black clouds break open, rain down black roses. I smell a rose, now I'm focused.
Right, NT and I know pencil ya cramming on it. Ya the foreign news but our primary house ya ni bra into Facebook no aya Sompa 93.1 FM Obawa Daruma ya na wabo modi and so be share and said you be so share be away no we share as many times and so be so share we be like him page na auto messages out do ni no and some adia go ataba wa bra na no pay no ya the stories and update anymore and so abema ya chill for life and so our show no so now when him say na ya Friday matches I would wanna I was saying no so person you know ya don't some no more abeta ya chill for and we call a Germany Bundesliga game and also about so I in 7:30 and a sun game no and no else about so referee now your friend self Alex Waya I know and on this sun game I'm an our Brawaya match ya were Frankfurt and a nice new phone for me you know and some other Kwakwashia and what you will crap fan Leon and some our fear bomb game no and so area Rene our brand match Afri I Fanasa Thomas Leonardo no ana uko Groupama Stadium our French League in more one some crocodile match and no Aya Leon and a Bobo Fanasa Rene Womumi and Diano and some other Chasana Ababaso after your course Spanish Primera Divisiona way I am Maria I'm gonna double two Alavas for Cameroon and some Abasone Mamen Fan to one FA Cup no matches Abatuas and your big game our brass I came Abasono I Chelsea and Aston Villa and no I 7:45 and Sana Bobo Fanasa Tottenham woman some other Man City a game no and so Abaso 8 hour brand match and also Ababaso San 7 no yet the MA for our show no so now Mamen Fan to one him say Yanim say Encomodia Pina I just no and some Abatin Abaso Shadrach Mamina your fan says Shakira Medicama or mention outside Shakira no Wabian him say nan can be a chum and Yanu Kunu not just an empena and some other Java Pique and not just one and some Asina Canama Club your fan FC Barcelona now on him say report to Mamen say can say Yanim say Shakira and Bamano woman temate Wabiat and the baby ama Macatro San Coranimi no almost our Milan Mabarak Pique and I just a Sasha Omunino and some other Mamen and a Taman na what our Miami I just a mature say and I US and in the Monteso now and some of the Pina Babasla Chamaquadada ama just update to be our say Medama Bia Mediama Data Unum Same Kasai report to me and Sabina Mamenetano Sabi Amsam a new botoma Wintimin Quatano Essence Ayasika form and I just Beverly Hills Sonny Atano what also Aquacoton mention now to Ebans bring to be an address say one of Abastoke Ayacha Shakira yes one more to miss and listen day a message is across social media and so do a biana just why you post how do it be now yes said Yama police war and some after run and say or sound called me a doorbell where just me me ba o pede o me so pia bi am na nim komo no se mimi piamra emi anim komo tesa mantam ha o sam udu chesa ba bi eskafo no kuna e honom unti the do wo mete o ehio ene de anyuru ni bi ni o ice water yo mamasa e ho din wontehwe ana Shakira se onu ni mpie o me ba se no afro police ama jameme san kan se papa no yeso onom our 56 years wanya mfero ma akoma kwa aduonum ensia etim ama be fa ne call na jaminya no se police one woman our Miami ever for your father said Daniel John Valtier and some other choir no report to say can say yes a judge and say so on my money bail $100,000 will be on some baby out crying a honey a shiny about war and to sort to miss talk will be dinner chitino and to and some couldn't fear 1 p.m. Ramian come on massa and yes said you also pen abaso ye and to answer the money bail no $100,000 and Rwana, your father said Jean Ayat Daniel Valtier. Yawasa Yatamana Ansana, one of some Atano, our Prado Peno, and no I update Abba San Saminano, yet Emiya for Yeri Amamina, your father Shakira, Samano Kasai, a branch of Vanus Alves, make I say, the last time I'm a dead Daniel Alves, so story by Mekatros Encham, Abako Court. Now, court on Yatisi, the month of February, Eliho, and the court as a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7 February and all reference Alves and Sotiano yes court Abasantana so now say the almost good news ayaba now dinta good news I'm for before say and ayaba no say Obana onunti ama Alves any problem ama chese Dani and some adaso dem ameka say wo mo twan say bia ni case almost over freno wonim say yes Daniel Alves ne mame no ye fa no Lucia shina sumwa sim ama no ama chese conference something na buy no yes God obeso o chese no edin ananam obeso oje na obeso obeye famous say wa brana ade kitikiti we bra ba kope ana ba ma ye yo kobe sa finie ye twunua fam adene koba kodam ni wa pie kodam asa chese ne ho kire no wa ba ne se no obeso ogidi keke na chese obeso onya fame no make say ma me video na post ya ye se let dinan kasa ne na fufuo womo juo mani awo kase no be say we be famous I be ana eno and betimi atwitwa enso ade age Alves our Bernardo Peno and also update eba asof enua enso anadwo ade Bernardo Pay eba homache ni nyina no odum say woko Galatasaray our Alisem yan sport complex kia on say omo boy we table 2 your friend Sasha Boy na Sasha Boy no asa why dreadlocks kakra no na shadow aka project no enso ade ato oni bo no papa and on say bamunchi won so no manager ne fu say onu obia oye proper number 2 80 our so am Sasha Boy eba enwa bamunchi kwa 20 million euros Galatasaray reject omo say womo demand between 30 and some akosi 35 million and sana woman some amakwan ama Sasha Boy and some aba na report am say kan say and some ade eba ni nyina no and so atwese Sasha Boy no mete say yese afedi am say antiase ya adwuma na antiase na ya adwuma ni nyina no enso ane report am say kan say am say bamuchi for apay omo bet no woman dey call 25 million euros and almost add +5 also achese +5 no enso akamama na achese akwakwa 30 million euros na nka bia Galatasaray 80 month no woman so abetua na ena wonum say bamuchi for soma private jet me no kase jet no akwakodu Atatek airport our Turkey I can say the akodan no ensom abeba na Atatek airport one ye twen say wo mo som abefa akodan na to aye jet ni mo ensom adena ba no yese boy no akacha Galatasaray mpani for say ba mu chika so mo power yandwe hu mienu enti omunjan no amanenko aba bro munjan no amanenko no already no meti say Sasha Boy any akodan na so wura ye fan say Thomas Tuchel ensom adim komodada ewo phone so amachese komodiano boy na eni agye ho enti dia kan se bia Galatasaray abeka say foul back na kofro aye flight no ameka say jet ana shadow project here ensom adama shadow sama me jet ni biem na report am nya no say ekoma say bia agreement ni adwuma no pai na bobo kwani ka twa no say akodan no ensom abetimi akwa eno no say boy na airport na wotu ade free Atatek airport ade room ensom awo Germany report amenya no sa hodia no ensom aye obafa fan hoifen airport ho ana ye say boy no ensom abetimi attach down a flight no aye Mr. Bushi Challenger 850 I just a quote no aye 9H Doom I just no ensom aye Jetta wo me de kwa dana ye fan Sasha Boy edenaba when you no kwa be ko e ba say or wife and wife be di akire only wife no girlfriend no so be di akire ebia mama ne papa no na sani ni amama bi ni agent ne be ka o I just a flight arrangement and yate Jeminya no say Ghana time and some abaye awia 1 o'clock na just I was so boy no and some adru aye Germany our brother kwakotwa so na ne medical and ne ma kan nyina no wono so atimi aye adiama club ye fa no bamunchin our brother no and some aye update eba make say about 10:30 and some our Ghana time a manager ye fa no say Thomas Tuchel wono central for ebeshia and say otuna omo game abo womo bo Augsburg na Augsburg game no make say manager no pre-match conference na baba so na aye dia omo san about transfer market Joshua Kimmich asam ebebam asusebia omoton amanako and what is Sasha Boy adiano may sure sense central for and some baba san Thomas Tuchel our brano and some update eba on something nyina no ye de ema ye for and anopai and some our show no so when my dear Liverpool team no woman some baba so omo ye woman say City eje trouble Liverpool bet me a quadruple amana ye na Liverpool team no me tisem pen fan say Premier League omo betimi age Liverpool betimi age Carabao final woman Chelsea omo say Chelsea crowd omo nya dom twano kwa no woman hyedan kan ho FA Cup omo besom na fa eba na UEFA Champions League na woman sansom na chese titles makoma ko 4 ana omo beso omo gene this season na de omo ye ne say yesem omo akwa ho aye neuroscientist onsa neuroscientist omo no ya na omo dwumadi omo dini say omo tie register de ni aduane nervous system esitia am say ye kan nervous system a usade bon ma okwa say du bi na say why nervous kakra say wo yem hwehwa say jamen jas wakoma wo ye wie pana ho ato wa ha aso be so ofa wife china ayam hwehwe wombra mza ya be ti wo say ye de moku shutro ama bibia yonti womonom amotasha say the nervous system na esitia and one say system no no wadwen eje one and what you spinal cord ekao and for nerve cells and so ekao yes omo reduce anioma no enti yes beka kakra ama baba bo aye final against aye Chelsea our Carabao ni mu a womo masa neuroscientist aba Liverpool womo training grounds and boys no aba be dinkuma hwehwe omo nervous system no mu ye eni kwan sam odi ayem hwehwe akosa match ni mu eni kwan sa odi suro akobo aye Chelsea final game and what woman some neuroscientist no aye adwuma adamo our Champions League ni mo woman to us our FA Cup ni mo no man san to us our near ye fan say Premier League ni say be a woman 4 titles woman where mu say woman some abetimi agene nyina no eno some abetimi abama fai ye ka titles no woman boy bako also agene titles awon pam na Mama Luis Diaz because out of anyone yes boy no the girlfriend our hospital na MSM awaka no on say hono de ya na sika wo ho because akotai one and ya omam dictate chesene papa ya kidnap ne papa okotua over $11,000 ema police omo Colombia say omo hwe ne papa no enti boy no so Liverpool kakra wo fie ana o chese okwa wo so sana ya na kwakwa obeti doctors no push and the midwives no push no bana jo ahano all team na no di permanent ana papa tika kraka because kani ho bam ne kraka jo so na me ho dan kra no san ya san fofo kra won pesa wo bete na so one de omoye meye fekeke esansa kura yi bayin di obedi di obehye suku obekọ and ono ko ne dan chesa twice ne ade a ye de bekum ti permanent ni a chesa Luis Diaz sansom ayobia na girlfriend I found sa Garapons and some akwakọ afan fan ba I just me no kase no and some update ba fa Shadrack mama Kevin Phillips said ye dia chira just see ansana ye some ye dia see ana Western for pan on to my way and some I am feeling video Western United aye adama kotena ye fan say Kevin Phillips our bra me kase ono some ababe player at the ama Western net ye Jaminya no say on say you say long deal nanka bi munim sanka bi a option to buy ebeshem but report to me nyan say yes oman just case eno omo yesan komo kanamom Man City for and few omo e loan nko a obolo no wie pe wo besan ko back sense enwa yete say manager fan say Pep e kasa akoda ne betimi asaba back aba besina kan ya ma club a ye fan say Man City ti akoda na ye fan say Kevin Phillips no e loan to ana okwakobo JC wo mo German number 11 ono and a kwakwa replace player your friend Sam Declan Rice our brand and also I update Eba Manchester United mami musama sam anya bia sakoma se bia mo pamo Eric Ten Hag coach Ben and mope the second coming of Jose or say Dabi na munya Ancelotti mope or say I na munya Thomas Tuchel mope or say Akai anybody one of the Chelsea Champions League you know na metesa Tuchel come no time crano Chelsea who kaisa by sir Manchester first and come that so to come a Man U ama sad time anya ye and a German second so Man U bobo kon say woman sanko for a second time nam omashe so ko se bia dachi bia no e bia Ineos ache so wura ye fan Sir Jim Ratcliffe and some adiani mu no so omo be so omo pamu coach ye fan Sir Ten Hag gadia womo so be se bia wura fan Sir Thomas Tuchel no and some betimi aba brand and also I update for omaso ye and some our brasansam ni nyina no ye de MH for enano pay and some our show no so Manchester de am say minim ba wo ka ya no binim say bia o wona wodi Man U who fall ana say bia bibini Joshua Zigzi yes one I striker Italy de Bologna na say the pass Manchester so pe Joshua Zirkzee and to strikers our size no am say man you who bia yes boy no so Bologna for so mo de the release clause I 40 million euros na so mo din komo am take kodai omo say koba say bi omo pankwa de and 40 Manchester Emetua na Jamaica nyina na about 130 manager for us Eric Ten Hag I say FA Cup no Manchester be kwa away womo some any Newport County and about nyame adoma Sunday na manager no Premier Conference no and some ababa so aye there manager on the future Womba Busano on transfer market, Womba Busano on Anthony Marshall. About the question and some our bra coach no, ya transfer and and some Abasiakona. I did say Bobo Kua. You find a Man City elbow and some idiot Tottenham manager for the Pep Guardiola and some Kakaka for Tottenham. When we team no our today passer Man City a record our Tottenham Stadium. Yeah, saying and a Suko Pep.
You shouldn't buy happening what Harley on this stadium. I have my opinion, they are an exceptional team since Mauricio Pochettino was his manager, and all the managers got always have an exceptional players. Always I think why didn't they are not able to be at the last stages. But it was in the final Champions League a few years ago, but I've been in Champions League qualification many years, so nice stadium, historical club, so it's a fantastic club, I mean, the players are always, I had the feeling are really, really good. So, but when I analyze the performance, you see what we create, we'll concede always with some mistakes or transitions. It's the same, quite similar what happened in our home game here. So we
yes, I know I updated free na sweat by our Brenano Peno. Yade San Semina Emma, ye cheer for life, and so I was shown as well. And also I calculate free on my sway, and some like the Ebb and what you do I Chelsea. When I'm said German second, so game also Barcelona, Manchester probably 11 on Monday Bobokua. You find Aston Villa from this season. Now I just striker fan Oli Watkins and she go. What the Chelsea and the be an account this season. No Manchester goalkeeper fan is a Petrovic. Or no, we're maintaining the position because on one header, Azal Disasi, Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell, Ben Chilwell, among Phobis will be a free promo, but yes, someone started. No more Metesa Sana one shot, and so Abaco, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, Mr. Kunko, I don't know, and what you Raheem Sterling, and Amanto Broja, when more your boys on bet me started and a game, no, and so Adama Chelsea, Unum Same Kasai, Romelu Lukaku, Chelsea for say I have 43 million euros because just say every Roma and I had Lukaku super free Roma now say Lukaku abadia a Saudi for us and until nanu ya what is Lukaku grant interview I can some pankwa and your first Saudi for no saying Chevi Amba Bali Grimina Dengere Masa yes Al Hilal for say Omaji 2 years contract 2 years contract 1 man 30 million euros annually that's a 2 seasons and 60 million euros and a player your father Romelu Lukaku and so and sabet miyaka ewa brando peno and no I update ever on say club your friend Real Madrid woman can be to just say Santiago Bernabeu na omo boka womu sin sabi nyesabi omu sisani frenti no mu sinamom womu sin sababa generatiska jamense kan say woman nya wie na yes Real Madrid and a community of Madrid anya collaborate we and so I tourist and a cultural promotion and so my Santiago Bernabeu at the stadium next one ebia we tourist na be so quest catching kakra ubetua aha eba se bibi ne o se promo one be our branding nyina no aye revenue and a be generate ama club your friend Madrid our brand piano woman some and a community of Madrid and so awie Calancelotti wonim say Copa del Rey na omu mu no say yes any de papa na oka titles of Peswajia and you been Copa del Rey what you super Copa de España na anu ya wo La Liga and the Champions League and Copa del Rey adaya say yes also mo midweek on pe it say ebasana breno wo yi breni nyina de film kwadano woman from whole week at the prepare na de akwa La Liga weekend our manager no yes ono so ni age wo bi obeka tro say Kylian Mbappe enyan decide ye bia no report to me nyana say boy we decided that Madrid am an offer Paris Saint-Germain man offer the bia me update ba wonim say boy no Jamin say kan say Real Madrid ne de obabo Moi, we are Madrid fan, Madrid distance, na mo fu se bia kodano, wa yi musuli e no bia twam je menya no so boy no, and some abenya join Real Madrid wa brain and also I update Elba. Na Thiago Motta, ono na ehuru na Xavi who was stadium penan yema shino because one, my coach say Deco Xavi Laporta also nanka ono de omre baby or press bat say na Laporta so de minya nsa as oya kikanko Thiago Motta nchen kakran because say ya na beko na ne adwuma ne enkoye dia ene I was Xavi omuja ne kwan na omo so hwa adwuma ya na Xavi koye ensom adema chesa na sempo kwa no Motta aye adema nkodana ya na chesa efe kwa keke etom tiri ba so munya na ebabua shadow akama you Cancelo na ode aye bandage achechire ni kotodwe ene ne sra we ne yende attack kan say ni brace our training essence one should anya fit we Cancelo and wa achechire ne na bankum no na so yeso boy ne be so de against Boboku a ye fa no via wo our brasa game no and no so ababa so our brand no pay no and no aye update aba honsam ye de amye tevo stories na aye more onum say me no ka say Senegal wo makoda fa no say Ismail Assar onum bo no bo and was in Cameroon Olympic Marcel our start Laurent Valadrom yes via wo for no person mo fa no na boy to go ahead amanti do no die e dia via wo and some obetumi afa akona na yama aya akaras adia no so okay enra me catch us akaras say Yannick Sinner enkwane the only player obetumi atwa Djokovic ampa and no pay me catch us what Djokovic na on court no Yannick Sinner kasa yentie no
him. Let's see. It's not easy to beat Novak.
Yannick, Novak has been almost unbeatable on this court for so long, and you have just taken him out. It wasn't easy. You had the match point in the third set, but you got him in four sets.
Yeah, it was a very tough match. I started off really well. He missed for 2 sets. I felt like he was not feeling that great on court, so I just tried to keep pushing, and then in the third set.
Yes, I know ISSA player watching it Yannick Sinner. I know a child of Djokovic our brand because on him say we about the worst performance so far. I'm say Djokovic putting a boka or more. Womatimi Djokovic our Davis Cup aye finals mu asamba a Grand Slam aye finals emwa Roger Federer aye be pain Rafael Nadal aye be pain Yannick Sinner as abeka mama Djokovic ankasa jitumu say hweo wo hwie pa na you shocked essence and modern bono now from
well, first I want to congratulate Sinner for playing great match, great tournament so far. He's deservedly in the finals. He outplayed me completely today. Look, I was in a way shocked with my level, you know, in a bad way. I mean, not much I was doing right in the first 2 sets. Overall, the performance-wise, the level of my tennis was you know, really.
Yes, I know. Djokovic, I would say on one case I concede, say, and yeah, baby, not Drew, and that's what Sonny Yefunu, Omuguso Mobolusu second set, no, Naman Fosia said, no one shut down funny year, Masa, what can I be on one case I Jatumti, whoa, young commander for your banner, Yababishim.
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia be si ase ho no se ho techima eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je wo ba bia enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu yenti abaso bo ma gine wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketua wo mu gi international awards ahodo wo mu gi local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa. Bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa. Wo mu de bibiduro ene be san ya no masa de machine aka ho. Eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de ba ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no. Eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade ne ade. Ghana ha baby a wo mu ho 054031131 311 0540 311311. That's the 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
Here in Ghana, when it comes to chicken, the good old days are back. Why? Because Boris Beef's Chicken, BBC, is here. Yep, give your family and loved ones Boris Beef's Chicken. Fresh, tasty, delicious. Boris Beef's Chicken is produced right here in Ghana by our cherished poultry farmers with support from the Ministry of Agric. Get whole frozen chicken, gizzard, chicken feet, chicken neck, and chicken liver for those special family meals, buffets, picnics, funerals, and all restaurants. Get Boris Beef's Chicken. It's halal, so everybody can enjoy. Wherever you are, call Boris Beef's Farms hotline 05-444-444-53. Ask for our branch that is closest to you and come get your chicken. Boris Beef's Chicken, BBC, proudly a Fiakoko.
Brad, na Royal Foam mattress no. How bebre na me ko mu. Medam panosweni na tom. Na me tika se so na me honam nyina ya me ya. Na de kume kra ne se. Ya no mo so beda so ape. Na waja me. Na me nya Royal Foam mattress no. Pa kwesi da so ape. E na oya me ho ade. Congratulations dear. Me fa no kwa. Asedan komo Royal Foam. Quality mattress papa fi. Oji aware Royal Foam. What nani relaxation aye de awuto so a winya wo mu ne se Royal Foam mattress aye papa eche aye quilted mattress inti woda so a ama wona ye foam se woto mattress free Royal Foam a teche wo free pillows. Royal Foam aje abasobode e wo 12 Ghana Business and Financial Excellence Awards no mu yet on quality duvets, curtains, beds, ni carpentry foams ahodo nyina bi hwehwe yen wo Royal Foam showrooms any sales depots Ewo Ghana fanenina Fre 020-227-1000. Royal Foam, rest assured.
From our clean water tanks, water which is rich with natural minerals, sourced from over 100 meters underground, is taken through purification, where our highly skilled personnel, equipped with the modern state-of-the-art laboratory, run all standard tests to ensure that purity is 100%. Because at Obibini Blackman Company Limited, quality is our hallmark. Bottling continues immediately in a clean and hygienic environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Because water is life, but unclean water is definitely not life. After years of research into water purification systems, the result is water that can compete with any other on the international market. Stay healthy and hydrated with the new Zet Natural Mineral Water.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control, with cash out and build a bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Passion Daily Jackpot. You always get way more with Betway.
Breaking news. Vodafone Ghana is becoming Telecel. Stay tuned.
Sompa Sports. Okay, yemre na fe yemeto aso enso studios live on TV, live on radio, live on Facebook. So na yababe hwem foreign ansana ye bafia yababe to aso de afifie but mame ma baby abekona wakwaje wayaresa ehia pa se wo yo bana so ye bema na onipadua no onhunu mani ya ya bomodin so obepe eye anuyi esansa anuyi no wanya eha adwenipa na nkasa kwa ni adage dada na ebesa san kwakoba se ase bia yade se ba beka wato amesro e bossa ya na ha dwanu ntina 21st clinic say yen kan tro se bra na beje wayare se hono aye expert in sciatica no da bia ye kiro mu yade bia e haw se bia wo so no pa ho yo no frɛ no asa wo tinka se wo ho ye asa wo ho nya wa kwa ba ya dantamu wo hu se the system na esi kwa bomori yan so be call 21st clinic hono doctors and nurses nim de omo ye adwuma wo mo sa wo bre edema che so omo ba jare sane nyina na sciatica ne de free wo to ase ede ba che se wo sirem ede ba wo nantu ensan ede aba wo na ase se ho ana ntini mu twetwe ana se bia mu tutu a ya bomodi yan so wo 21st clinic doctors no enso ebe ka so mo ayaresa se enkonsa ma bia yenso no ye to ase ede free ya so ye ho American culture say model laboratory e wo ho ana scan services ni nyina no ye be run e diamao wo be say ye massage your body ema no mpene sisisu ye enkase ne enya nkwa ni nyina no aye 21st clinic ana be call machines e ya be for aye de ye adwuma mani padua enso enya na fa hodie no wo call 21st clinic a be hu bi enso e wo kuma se ha e hwan overseas junction omo ben alpha radio mo wo boas aye council quarters court junction ana benya no encry domi market ana sunyane ahoso be hu 21st clinic enkranza omo wo hona techiman so no omo e over 15 branches ana 21st clinic enso e bia amanfo makọ de wo mu dia dance da bia aye 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na on 21st clinic empanfo no enso enkasana omonya omwa Vodafone say so you subscribe abomodi aso fa phone a wo be dial star 110 hash na wo dial star 110 hash na follow prompt na wo be to bundle and also be call my Vodafone app no so now why your purchase the American nyina no aye Vodafone cash special bundles asam an American 5 Ghana cedis per when your bundle your Vodafone say one more some 200 minutes of talk time and no aye no form akoma konso aye valid for 7 days or the buyer call and the free Vodafone and the any other networks so and what you unya 200 minutes talk time ni nyina no we be enjoy amatches nkomodie and be also aye fine and so amount to foundation na fa ho jim na emosa se na emu odempa sikani ho entinya se bia me dem obi ntime boka gudabi aye 5 Ghana per na ba enjoy kasa bebre 200 minutes no sanya data jo bonus area so Vodafone adama Vodafone say further together na chese on Vodafone empany for no and so enkasa wo Mike say bibia ye fine
fancy nyame ado bibia ye kama now so
nyame adom kakra jabe ne de eguso Sompa sports
minima de but when we hear story about Sacha Boy there no yep Elbo Turkish journalist Bidin
Yagi Sabunshoglu
good yeah. Now idea baako a indicators a meche idea baako ye na ewo fie pese ye monitor transfer news most transfer news say opese onya the loop no the correct one na you can trace some of these top journalists are omoye domiciled in country and now city now transfer need take place.
Some passports.
If it is open transfers in relation to Belgian players, for instance, I had the go-to place mostly. Sacha Tavolieri. Now Tavolieri no any Belgian players no do na juma. He is based in France and Belgium. And mostly no onudi kind picking news in them. Before say your favorite sports journals ne transfer reporters ne be form ne beba. So mostly ubenya in tema na omo weche no omo nyanyaye. So a indicator my hwe ye na ewo fie ye na ayetie no. Just look out for a transfer because we are Germany. Transfer now because we are Germany involving a German club or a German player. Look out for Plettigol. Florian Plettenberg. He will likely give you a lead beer and ube beer kunyani. I think he said the waba be ni sisi no. Obo say be take be some hours later and days later and some will be fufura ba benya no waka. I hope you get it. So we can use this to monitor ni who say oh Charlie akwa we ne my the loop now report na Yagiz Diabano clearly indicates that Bayern are getting their man but he is not the man and cannot mope. Bayern for Nkaujo Mope Muno. They had on top of their list one of Nodi Mukiele, Paris Saint-Germain, and Nasa Kieran Trippier. Now Trippier, the deal became difficult because of free Atleti Bar Newcastle and Che. And he was one of their main guys so transforming the fortunes of Newcastle instantly. So in almost squad they see him as a senior figure. So maybe on common long-term plans, maybe after 5 years. But before 5-year period, Kieran Trippier continues to be a key figure almost squad in him. So they will want him to be part. He's one of their leaders. Oh, Pesa Obefana or Yakukobe and I was over the top. Bayern are constrained kakra in terms of finances. Omunisiko spending much our winter transfer window. So even a bit of 50 million euros, it won't be enough to bring Kieran Trippier on board. But Trippier is a player and Katuke on any Jehu because he has the experience already, or the European experience, and then or the experience of playing in multiple top 5 leagues. Wa both Spain, wa both England. And took a fan basana and yet they infam mount and an experience never boa and will deliver results instantly. Then the mentality, he's played in elite dressing rooms. And a pejana drain the kosra or beshe a dressing room setting to say by and dena nehon treno. Okay, when the prayer way no emblem no Mukiele diano swear Paris Saint-Germain similar stance, not willing to negotiate to Bayern's favor. Negotiations no you won come out dia eboa. Ebia on our club awokoto. Negotiations ni udi nkomo send ye beboa ana club no so ton no ono so bedi nkomo no send ye beboa no. Then at the end of the day no mobile arrive at a common grounds and then a compromise is beam into first mimi gina 70 na me ton a me say anya hwekra de ye nya 65 plus add-ons compromise aba. Then me a me ton so na me sikani na 50 wo de aba 65 plus add-ons no anka ye nya 60 say Nanka 5 net does maminya the variables metia the be installment and I say so negotiations are very tricky and very interesting depending on the okita the bargaining chip. But now mostly bargaining chip nikita the selling club because on a player on any work contract. It is only when player on a contract and akaka krebi newu and the selling club no or lose a lot in terms of the bargaining chip and in negotiation a way or benya. So, some come away in because Paris Saint-Germain were not willing to sell Mukiele to Bayern at the price now Bayern value no. Major, men fan mount. Said the crown and who are they? What the ending kita, mini kita me. Major men fan mount. And to men fan mount no, Paris Saint-Germain, major near Bayern. At the end of the day, they needed to turn their attention to another target. In transfers again, se club because a player we are, it is not just that player. Our options baby all. Club because Pasumesi na Sumesi we ni here na so mra. It doesn't mean say Asumesi pe no mo pe obentin so kan ho. Amani Kofi so kan ho. So if Nensa kan Asumesi no obentin so anya available obeko ama ana Kofi ho. So Bayern on their list had other targets as well, and that is why they have moved for Sacha Boy. He's young. He fits into the profile of Mukiele Diane Pepe. But Mukiele Diane advantage ne say Mukiele about double positions, central defense and then right back. But we know a typical right back. He got his football education from France. He even went on loan to Dijon. And to own to me more run Rene team anymore. It doesn't mean he was not quality or born Wateki or a quality na same bintia. Yeah, those available and financial constraints meant that a bad then somebody retaining Obenyabo, and he was very young.
And then on Monitano buying against Galatasaray in the group stages.
Exactly.
Send money
and Wako Galatasaray as a young boy, he's maturing into one of the finest right backs in the game. And if Bayern gets him, they get a player who is good defensively and offensively. He fits the profile of a modern day fullback or to me enim or create goals no to me shebi. And to when yak Trippier, when Mukiela, if you get boy, no nyak the platform like Bayern and the teammates on your Mbebona. Nesa. And why do Bayern need a fullback imminently? It is because more options or more on the swim line. Noazer Mazraoui, any Afcon Honsensem, he won't be available in Risudininya. You can't rely on him. Conrad Lineman now no ya converting a be right back because the natural position your midfielder no ono so akopra. So why be on ebebo? So Bayern needed to draft in somebody as soon as possible, and that is why they are making this deal possible. Inti wadaroma anu ameyadnya inti asese the player will arrive at Munich because a private jet nya chata. Inti obe arrive in Munich maybe a baby issue no akodru. If all other things been commodity no baby are positive there. We wish him the best of luck. But he will be another French addition to the Bayern stables. Bayern the French fullbacks there. Yenim really sanyo. So yenim creating really sanyo. So if he goes there, I think the culture around the club anyway will allow him to settle. And he's going to meet an old teammate in Matisse Tel. On a turn and about the U team or Rene. Enti okwa on a Matisse Tel na isa na down for one wababe toma anisa. And a bebo nanka reke mo petripi. Nanka beye Dyer Kane Trippier. Yes. Tottenham connection. Oma Sanswa Babak. But I'm far. And yet the opening na nebebem. So good kudos to Bayern for getting their guy. Now, Fuzzy. You see, Messi, I have this firm belief, say, as at the time, Messi be catch football, say bye-bye, no. The debate about say he's the greatest footballer at this generation, no. Not debate, no. I settled.
What's he saying?
Messi. Answer na Messi. Obeka say ball no mimbo biong me hangi me boot no. Not the debate engineer wo ho say Messi is the greatest footballer this generation has seen no. Nasa debate no ya settle wie.
Nti wo so say the amount for big
as it stands now.
Dear got me ba say bia omo raise Pele, no mabe bo Maradona, nebi mabe ka Ronaldo money we mono.
A different era.
Say Messi retire. That argument say the greatest player of all time in the history of football. Since football by
this
football abakosemu.
Exactly.
Who can this generation?
This generation has seen. He will be the greatest.
Okay, the tetefo pa any there.
Menya the opportunity of watching that era. Okay. Pele. I watched glimpses of Maradona. But the huno this generation and the crowd of Gen Z. By any year before Gen Z. Because Gen Z phone will be from 2004 in the bano. But the mehu. I watched glimpses of Maradona. Maradona was impactful. Even not in the era of social media, but saying you see carry the coin. But the person me young common send ye beya. This generation no have had the benefit of seeing the best from 2000 deba.
Okay, and see from a hono to say bia I can see phone bube can sit down money.
Good. This generation the okay. Messi will be the greatest of the players. Minkanda see about
Ronaldinho Ronaldo Nazario
Ronaldinho Mutunchen. Messi is greater than them. Messi is greater than Ronaldinho. The wire of football must see crown only in the ball. He is greater than Ronaldinho. But obe hanging the boot no. Naso obi watching ye be obedi. So osio will be or no one chain player for be or one chain obe bro Messi neswa. Obe wie the football na nipa na wasesa na adwen wasesa na adwen a next what they are one betina sa ansa na wakowum ni na ne se obe peja side din the aba Messi din be shata no. So in that contest he will not be happy until he repents. Now this is why there no football man Messi win be assistance. And every football success Messi has chalked, he contributed mostly for that particular success to be realized. Make us say, "Adie pia ye nkunimdie bia a Messi enya o football mu no, obekono no na the centerpiece. Ade ni gina ne so." There is nothing success a Messi enya Messi did not play a part in. So no football success story can be written about Messi and say he was on the periphery, where there or ye be keke or ye ni na and they be so boy. So successfully, whether as a collective, set team muneje and as an individual, nobody surpasses him. Ballon d'Or no wajia how many times? 8 times. Obiya nyebida. FIFA best awards no cry there.
Say now Ronaldo say me aso na aye de man.
Just like Ronaldo now, you see a era anyhow they decide winners of awards.
Sompa Sports.
Just like Ronaldo benefited from such a scheme. I don't think so. Also, cast the aspersions on Messi benefiting from such a scheme. Now, Messi ne born and Bejitum say he's the greatest footballer this generation has seen. Then it veers into the discussion. Say, will he fit into the greatest sportsman this generation has seen, and then the greatest sportsman ever? He will get there. The Omoyano with Inter Miami, no, it is now making sense. I have come to appreciate and understand.
So. Not to cut you, but not just say, I say, but consider us one of the greatest sportsmen.
Football.
You can't say basketball, American football, rugby, golf,
the greatest football. Then they say we. So now he's veering into the greatest sports athlete this generation has seen. A Hong Kong and Yeko. And with what America for 1 year, no, he will get there. Inter Miami deal, no. The Mababeti say Messi did not join them primarily for football, so Kobo. Maybe a football then be 20%. But they want China how to build his brand, increase his persona, and I say build his personality.
To say the grow him
fantastic. As a man working it, and he 80%. Why Messi joined Inter Miami? It was life after football.
Okay.
Baby, I Messi Adruno. And ya fey no be ball. No the ball natural so nimbo. Obiajina to maybe. But any football now, what next? Life after football, and yet greatest players need and great players need and you more. So we can talk of Maradona's life after football. It was miserable.
Yeah.
And I was so day football career and football pedigree rise Adruno. I was all the 2 years, even in the aftermath of your playing days. And that is what Inter Miami deal, no. That is the real meaning behind Messi moving there and not to Saudi Arabia. Saudi falling to me build a profile better than what the Americans would do. The Saudis have money. The Americans have money, resources, and strategy. Saudis, no, they have money to spend. But America for no sikanibi, they won't spend as extravagantly as Saudis. But omo betra okwanya omo mo uska de. But mesa so atra okwanya sika no afedi e wan kasa obe generate wo de.
Okay.
That is the resources and then the strategy. So the Saudi League and then Saudi in entirety cannot better project any player to become a bigger brand than America. Saudi Arabia entimin fa player BNCC so I bema player and profile and the brand akosro send the America for ne be. So what happens here is that 80% no Messi needs to be cut in a certain model or modi in a certain profile. He becomes an appealing brand and easily accessible for brands or more scattered in America and across the world. Just like the Beckham example. Beckham, not too successful as a footballer, born the Obobi, the Obey, captain of England, great. But won't mean fanning to 2 Messi, no. But as a brand, Beckham sold his brand more than the Messi. So, unyo bisa Beckham no do and him say yes, sir. Ono wasu and so no was one, sir. And well, who the emu do. And our cash and who the ede or trouser for her, you quickly follow. So Messi is not just moving with Obikeke, but somebody who has seen it and done it in that particular contest. Into onona leading on board. And ordinary into a terrain a very conducive to do such a thing. America market. The cultural setting of America and the languages are ekano. There is no language barrier for anybody to thrive in America. French, Latin, and now Portuguese, Spanish, English, it will all fit in there. Even for Dutch, it will fit in there. In Messi is not a non-English speaking athlete. And for a non-English speaking athlete, Saudi Arabia might not be the best. America, ideal. Latin population there were American. And Mexico for anywhere in no more.
Say Mekai so more signing a call PSG. How many years now? More than 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Anna, I only Guillaume Baliga, I granting terminal business now, or phone. So for the past 1.5 years, you know, what was Fiambro from Okaote.
Yeah.
But on Hanekano, I feel that bad Robert can be anote. So for now, no me want to say more than 3 years near. It means that now your message, bro,
will improve it.
Oh yeah,
and baby awakono.
Because the boys in the camera phone.
Oh yeah. Also, Mobile School America, why we are, so they will improve it. They are really speaking. But he will still dominate there. Now, or more year Messi brand no eye anyway. What it means is that America move no will extend his audience and our market target. Messi will follow in. But America they need BM crowd the man. So the companies who want him on board will get to him and realize all these things, because the Americans will expose the North American market and then the Latin and South American market. In Toba conquer North America already South America also conquer. Then you will also get brand visibility. Asia, Japan, China, which he has had deals there before, Qatar, even Saudi Arabia for a money deal.
Yeah.
Then a best standing a biba Africa, a biba mainstream Europe because of Europe no call. So Messi's reach and then accessibility for brands. A best standing beyond just baby or you're very popular. Ronaldo's popularity in America, Emma shadow Messi there because Messi will be domiciled in America and a company is no person will use one. Obi obo higher turn efa than Obi obo Saudi Arabia.
Then I'm beginning to think say Ronaldo in America now but for the case.
Oh no, Ronaldo America. Yeah. On to me.
That rip case, I want the only
America. Ronaldo cannot operate or work in America.
And one here.
Ronaldo in America market now can be one, but on to me because of maybe
Sompa Sports.
So Messi will get more deals. And then you want say AB InBev or more way InBev, sorry, which is Michelob Ultra. AB InBev for no. Actually, they are the biggest brewer and are the largest brewer in the world. A company started in Belgium and Oma go on to acquire several large breweries across continent. South Africa, SAB Miller. SAB Miller was a top brewing company in South Africa. So they have an African market.
Okay.
Then Oma Tobi Brazil. They have a Latin American market. Oma Tobi Europe. Belgium one a 3-buy. And America Hokran they've acquired some. And Budweiser. The same company na Budweiser. The same company now, through them, they're able to produce the likes of Heineken near there. So as soon. But omu product ne bakuni Michelob. Michelob we crown omu tofi check. Edini Michelopi. Michelob near the Dutch translation of Czechoslovakian language Michelopi. So Michelob no a Dutch term and a Dutch name for a chrono mokotosa check when free so no. Now Michelob has been operating several times. In times past, omoye munsa, but omo dey a draft beer. That is how it started. Draft beer no, dey ye buni ye friend bubra.
Bubra no.
Good. Your draft beer and your craft beer. And from draft beer, ano mama ye na transition to become a bottled beer as well. And yet mu bubi as bubra, it me tombis as bottles. Now they've been in American sports since time immemorial. Even they have a deal with the NBA. But Super Bowl no, the creme de la creme of America, almost sports pinnacles, kesieni na finales ni na Super Bowl in the dash row. They want to make an entry there. Now, in making that entry, they are using for the first time ever a soccer athlete to project what they want to do.
Because for that Super Bowl no be tuya pa ma account. Oh, and say tuya unfo bia keke.
Ma mention idea. Sompa say a advert e bia TV na jingle. E bia 1 minute no you will rate or Super Bowl no 60 seconds say ball jingle and now TV so $40 million now be tuya.
Sima ba ko pe.
$40 million. It's a young girl who mudi war.
2 penny me Super Bowl halftime show now.
$28 million. $28 million for 2 minutes advert. But it's because of the platform and the air. Now, for them to realize, say, you better use Messi, no, it is to show you, say, you're Michael Jordan or LeBron James more. But why Messi? It is to tell you the impact he's making so far. Yeah. Messi alone has added $758 million valuation to all the MLS teams. The inclusion of MLS name. Apple TV Aba. Other sponsors are coming on board. So you use Messi. One, we will not just catch the attention of the American viewers of the Super Bowl. Messi will appeal to Africa. It will add up to the excitement and the expectation that Africans, especially Super Bowl, nibi. Messi will follow in Asia or will follow in Latin America or South America. So he will bring that extra touch to it. And a dissociation from, say, American football. Yenfa NFL stars now be anye. But this time around, an NFL event will feature a soccer athlete. And it's to tell you how Messi's brand is eventually growing. By the time Messi be in a career, no, the debate has to say, the greatest footballer of this generation has seen, it will be settled. Okay. Then, as the greatest sports athlete this generation has seen, he will be in the top 3.
Well, Michael Asaribuadu, Fauzan Miller HT on Facebook say, America controls the world and we love the United States. And then Fauzan Debafe, Mohammed Zakaria says more fire Mike. And our day farm would say gu ase and so a by yacht SA Pelly will still be the greatest of all time. And also no afei we Dominic Pepra Jesus or say watching you live from Dunkwa on a fin. And Jawad Mohammed says fancy you looking splendid today. I'm Jawad or if you're fancy and a day in a message by Evans Kofi I can see say that is the biggest show. Let's go fancy. And our day by Apostle. Good morning.
Good morning. Bokode. I know sir. Oh. Well, the point is that minimum. So let me start from there. I would have started from Nigeria, Cameroon, but Misha say free tennis. Yes. Jannik Sinner, Editroni, the most successful Grand Slam winner, 24 Grand Slam, and the most successful Australian Open champion, 10-time champion in Novak Djokovic, which is good for the sport. Good for the sport because you see he's 36 years. Roger Nadal is also finished. He's the last man standing. Established tennis players this generation has witnessed. And so I say imagine young ones, Amber take over from him. And my starting Cambodia has since last year how good he is. And let me talk about this game first. Enocre that in the quarterfinals, Djokovic was struggling. Please, I mean, put everything aside. Let's be objective. Enocre, but Eno does not take anything. The Djokovic that no struggle cry is one or the winning Grand Slam cry with injected legs.
And then I say now, and
it's not only to me. Even the quarterfinal game, he had an issue. In the second set. Yeah, but. I know the Sebi. One year issues are even Wimbledon last year. 1 year issues are by what they call to Carlos Alcaraz. Now, this young man, 22 years, Italian 3 over Matteo Berrettini, Lorenzo Musetti, any but he is the number 1. He's the best. Or you're fearless.
Yes.
On through, like I found on only the answer. Now, this young man, the encounter with Djokovic last year, the first one, ATP Tour Finals. ATP Tour Finals. I feel in your baby, the top 8, no makoshia, no mabo, near Unipa, or your henny, and man WTA Tour Finals. Now, round robin, I chiche. Ebo and Sunday and one more qualified to semi-final.
Yes.
Or Djokovic. In the finals. Before then, we share the semi-finals of Wimbledon last year. Or we need first 2 sets against Novak. And Novak, we need the remaining 3 sets and 3-2. Game with what he was trying to avoid. Novak 5 sets is the best ever. Or avoiding what he was trying to avoid. He just said in the interview, he said, about 2-2. Because Novak is good at 5 sets. Is the best ever.
Yeah.
Now, last year, Davis Cup, tennis, national team, my whole robot tennis, like a AFCON, tennis with the Davis Cup, semi-finals, Serbia, Italy, singles, Novak Djokovic, and Novak Trado. And don't forget that until last year, since 2011, I want Martin Del Potro, Djokovic, no behind team Djokovic, our Davis Cup, like he has done. Now, what that gives him, let's say, sa esrona ewo Novak hono we yi efri. Because Minabo, the top tennis player, the Novak Djokovic, Minabo, ena metimi at least me twanu mienu ewa finu twambako. So he has gained confidence and also was seeing how to beat Novak. Now share an OP game now. Pressure, quickness, return of serve. In fact, one of the finest servers on court, he hits slides and flat serve so hard and powerful. And from first set, breaking Novak, I mean, this one is very difficult into the game, especially on the court that he's the most successful guy on that court. Last year, he lost to Stefano Tsitsipas the 4th round Australia Open, Jannik Sinner. So clearly shows you say surface on Shedda because this is the first time even an Italian get to the first time no can get to the final. Was the surface. Yeah. To Nipa surface, no Nim surface, no. That should tell the reason why Novak, after losing to Chung Hyun in 2018, and the reason why, as we speak today, he's not lost in 5 years in 33 consecutive games. It shows how successful he is at this level on the court. But a young man asked you how to beat him. And the pressure he gave him from the beginning said, oh man of chance cry, making sure he was serving very well. He was very quick. His movement was spot on. And the accuracy of the return of serve is very, very important. And you're very key. Because only Novak, I saw you near to perfection of perfect. Sompa Sports. Especially when he's favorable on that court. So, superb, the first serve, 6-1. Second serve broke him twice, 6-2. And then even the tie break, now Novak, in fact, Jannik lost the match point. And he would have won the third set to 3 sets. But losing match point, and you also know tie break, Novak is the best in tie break. Yeah. So Novak came back. Then the 4th set, is 6-3. A total dominant performance from him. And it's fantastic performance from Jannik Sinner. Listen, Carlos Alcaraz, you can look. In last year, China Open, Otra Carlos Alcaraz. Now that was the 5th time, one of the tennis players that offer Alcaraz next year, Jannik Sinner. That was the 5th time I was beating Carlos Alcaraz. Last year. Because Apostle, to say no Diana na make a busa Alcaraz or can clean say the only player who beat me a charge of Novak this season, I was Australia, I a Sinner. Because Jannik can lose set, I will almost start to Australian Open. And he did so. Yeah, but he's lost here because he played the master. Yeah. He lost a set, the 7-6. Yeah. But before this game, he lose his set. Yeah. And I no, for a slam like this, a young player not losing a set, a rare. And then but it's all depend on the kind of opposition. Yes. Who's on the back, but what is set? The kind of position. Yeah. And now you also have the lack of the draw. And initially, when you draw, so I think. Let's listen to what he said. Well, so Sharak Yentie and Carlos Alcaraz said the only person Novak a Sinner.
Let's see, it's not easy to beat Novak in a tournament, but I think it's even tougher in a Grand Slam. But he has to face Jannik Sinner that he's playing an unbelievable game. He has not dropped yet a set in this tournament. That means that he has. And he was right. Yeah, he was spot on.
Now that shows you a mark of somebody who is a tennis player, not that but understand tennis. On the evidence of Niajanike, he's saying that look, on evidence of that, he's a person likely to beat Novak. And Novak was just also very poor.
Possibly, Patrol, not to cut you, but me say producer for the German, but breaking news I say can I just say Jurgen Klopp decided this season we are on to also my Liverpool BM. Say sana akwa Klopp and agency this season we are on to also my Liverpool BM.
Interesting.
Now who's a Barca for now started link.
Obian Linkeshi. Oh. Breaking news now, my cause will be now breaking
news about a reporter.
The point is that for club before this, there are a lot of this kind of have gone on. What they say? You have no idea. Come on, be a cost window. We'll go through a lot of factors to take a decision. Any easy decision.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's watch and monitor what is next. Line of action will be a business destination.
Okay.
Now, so Carlos Alcaraz,
Sompa Sports,
dethroned Novak Djokovic, our court, the second most successful court, Wimbledon. So there's here. Now, Jannik Sinner, that's what dethroned the most successful court in Australian Open. So let's hope that between me and you share Alexander Zverev and Daniel Medvedev. So you meet the winner. Let's hope that he's able to win. I did Miyana said after dethroning Novak, no let's hope that he has what it takes to win. If you meet Daniel Medvedev, but you see, I tried Medvedev last year.
Okay.
It means you see, we a young player who to meet top seats. It means that you are maturing, you are getting there.
Apostle, my for into us tomorrow. Medvedev will lose the first set, will lose the second set to Alexander Zverev.
You end up losing the game.
Okay.
Only the type who can claw back from 2 sets down.
Okay.
And Zverev is a strange player.
So it's very strange.
He's a very strange player because he plays strange tennis.
Okay.
6'6" and the movement is incredible at that height, and he's always playing behind the baseline, far behind the baseline. Because on the hand of but he's able to return serve brilliantly, superbly, and he serves so powerfully, and his reaction to serve is brilliant. And he has devastated for but he's very effective, just like what they did to Carlos Alcaraz. And Alcaraz, you should be careful. No, my bumpers will be winning. A friend is saying slam way, because Alcaraz after Wimbledon have been disastrous. The quality of tennis as a player, the technique he has it, everything in tennis he has. Attitude is the problem. I'm not careful because he has to speak now. After Wimbledon, he lost US Open semi-final to Daniel Medvedev, or Cincinnati Masters final to Novak. Then he went on to China, losing China Open to Jannik Sinner, like me catch earlier. Lost Shanghai Masters to Grigor Dimitrov. The worst one was the Paris Open. Lost to Alcide Ramon Safalin. Then this year, in Aussie Open, you've lost to Zverev. So after Wimbledon, there's no major title crown final.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's an emerging player. Dominic Thiem, when he won the US Open 2020, the same thing we said about, the new force. After that, yes, injury there, but since then, he's won nothing. So, Ebasana, the consistency of winning slam like Young, what started there, Obabe Twasuno. So this generation are giving us that. Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, unfortunately we win 3 pair. But they've given us some level of consistency till now. But Bano, and yes, and the same with Mano Diano, you need consistency. But as good as their generation, their time. He's a superb guy. Let him enjoy while it lasts for now. For Arena Zabalenka, they win the second consecutive one. Serena Williams couldn't do that consecutively. Serena did 2015, 2017, but she's done consecutively. And Coco Golf, she really dismantled her powerful serves and good return. That's it. Coco, Uncle Swia, she will mature. She's like 19. She will mature. She will mature and get there. And the serve no drop. Second serve dropped to 39%. That was very poor. From the 58, the first serve at 71% drop way back to 65, the win on first serve. And for me, I think that Brad Gilbert, any trainer, will continue to work on. 19, Kolamiana, me man call too much pressure or expectation. She'll make mistakes and grow and become better player. She at least has one grandson at the age of 19. Yeah. Now, my main call, so she'll win. And Zered and Janisina should be careful. Zered and yet the normal predictable tennis player. Your predictable tennis player with strategy and plans can beat him. He can change his style of game in the course of the game. He varied his game very well, and he's also a very good angle player. So that makes it difficult. But let's see how the final will turn out.
Okay.
Now, Shadrach, Mami, Nigeria. You see, round of 16, I Babe Bono. Anywhere she change Nigeria and Cameroon. It's not because they are the best of side. No, because they have their own issues in terms of the rivalry that they have. To show map, you realize Nigeria, any Cameroon share border at the east. So it's Nigeria, you have Chad, Cameroon to the east, Benin to the north, Benin to the east, sorry, and Niger to the north. They have a common border. Now, until the Bakassi Peninsula issue, no, Bakassi Peninsula, or Ekrasi. Now, Ubia Kram Peso Bekompo. Nipo Moye here for power, but I will discover oil. In fact, they have large deposit of oil and gas. Maybe Nigeria ni Cameroon Tokwanu Esha Siena. Prior to that, they never had any border dispute or any problem. In Tokwanu, boundary no, yedium the war, we say yedium the war, oil gas about Scaba. That was when the issue of militancy, a buying soldier for border patrols. You be you know from China or Basu or from Tokwanti. Now, and no my citizens have pushed a no cobonum. So when they carry the rivalry to the game, Nigeria etimi Cameroon pa omo famu nyehwe but niema Nigeria any Cameroon eye hu de bia na say edu ne din ne hu hia pa na Cameroon na gifu Nigerians ni abrofe no Nigeria matches wins inconsequential but consequential ne hu hia pa no na Cameroon some passports. Now so you go back to 84 African Cup of Nations 84 Nigeria met Cameroon in the finals. A final that Nigeria lost by 3-1. Renan Dea, Theophilus Abiga, one of the finest players the world Africa has produced, midfielder. And then Ernest Bongwe. And then you have Lawa Mudasiru in consolation. And that Cameroonian side was top class team led by Antoine, Ibrahim Amando, Gregory Mbida, Roger Miller, Joker Bonaventure, top striker, Ernest Bongo Shegono, Emmanuel Kunde. Nigeria, Stephen Keshi was part of that. You know how long Stephen started playing. Stephen Keshi, Emmanuel Okala, one of their greatest goalkeepers. Henry Sompa Sports, Gilbert Agbade Ebogbe, top class left back. Ademola Mudasiru. So this was the game. So live on Sompa TV, 1984 African Cup of Nations. Yes, and I'm winning, sir. Then after that, 1988, another final. Emmanuel Kunde and a share goal Numa Cameroon, but Henry was so equalizer with a header. But unfortunately, Idris Assa, I am Mauritanian at that time. Mauritanian referee did the final. Mauritanian referee, wow, yes, Eddie Salah good. And Nigeria's PCNS suspected say Sebi Yamaneska. Now, Nigeria, that was when Cameroon started building the team for 1990 World Cup. And team said Antoabel again. So these two Cameroon, Antoabel was imposed. And then you have Stephen Tatao, Benjamin Masing.
Yes, that time now Boba pass and now go to Michino.
And then there. Say that's Betty Netwele. So Hona Ubon said Pauline Fede, Emily Mbu, Siri Makanaki. That was when they were building the team for 1990 World Cup. and then Roger Miller, you have Betty Ebuele. And one was that when you now went to 1990 World Cup, Nigeria, Peter Rufai. So Keshi was there, Henrinso was there again, Issa Oluwafosi, the center back, was also there. Then Nigeria ushered in Rashid Yekini. But hey, Samuel Okwaraji, anytime when watch that young man's clip, top class midfielder, Samuel Okwaraji. And Imano Kunde go no LED to win the second. Now 2 AFCONs they've won against them. And Tiwasha, I said near Pano.
And then Cameroon for sure.
But near 2019, 3 to come back, and they are Nigerians no any consequential. Winning and they one go win AFCON. Then 1990, Nigeria, any Cameroon were in the group. World Cup qualifiers. So why in the back of World Cup? The Omoko Yaoundé for the second leg. Now Nigeria LED goal difference. And the Nigeria here draw to qualify for the World Cup for the first time. Cameroon here win. But the fortnight before the match, Samuel Okwaraji away. A key midfielder of the team. So it affected morale and everything.
Yeah.
Don't do Yaoundé now. Francois Omambe Jumano Simple 1-0. Nigeria for Akuma. So 84, 88, 1990. Now the year 2000. So the 2000 Ghana and Nigeria co-hosted. 2000 African Cup of Nations final.
Yes.
2-2. So Rashid Chuka, and JJ, the maestro Okocha. And then NHL goes to, and then you have Samuel Eto'o, the Kenneth president, and Patrick Mboma, the striking partner. And that team who said Oko Nigeria had Ike Shorumo.
Okay, so Sharagaha, yeah,
so Celestine Babaya is a left back. Okay. Center back, you have Taribo West, you have Eniweni, Chukwu Nduka. Godwin Okpara was right back. Then Neforu Finidi George, of course, Matthew Adepoju, Mr. Short, Austin J. Jokocha, Sunday Olise, Wanko, oh Jesus Christ. Nigeria will never have the stars again. So, yes. So these were the star-studded side of Nigeria. Then when you come to Cameroon, Alium Buka, you have Pierre Wome, Pierre Yanka, Nefrio 2001, Chateau Baymono. So Pierre Wome, Pierre Yanka, Rigobert Song, our Kwakobo game against Nigeria. He was a key member of Raymond Kala in that team. And so Otiasia, what it means to play Nigeria Cameroon. As a captain, he led them to beat Nigeria. I want to Mark Vivian Foy, Jeremy Jitap, Lauren Etam-Meyer, Mark Vivian Foy, Solomon Olembe. Now you have the 2 deadly men, Samuel Eto'o and Patrick Mboma. Nigeria 4-3 on penalties. The Monaco Prince, that's Nigeria forfeit the Monaco Prince. Vita Kweba Monaco. Vita Kweba NSA penalty. One could say first one, but the omnium so with the Sheni and Kono Vita Kweba.
So Cameroon so squad any.
Yes. So on say Pierre Wome, right back. The Pierre Nyanka led by Raymond Kala, Rigobert Song, the 2 center back pair, and you see the Laurent Etam-Meyer, Jeremy Jitap. Jeremy Jitap, I'm going to go and watch again. And Laurent Etam-Meyer, I want Arsenal, Invincible, go and watch him. Jeremy Jitap, go watch him. Madrid, he's a top player. Patrick Mboma, Mark Vivian, the late Foy. Oh God, I miss Solomon Lembe, Mr. Skills. So that's, remember, I come. And so Nigeria won 4-3 on penalties. Then the recent one in 2019, when Nigeria came back. So Cameroon has won 3 cups and a 1 World Cup qualifier. And Osha, Omravina, near she Nigeria Fakuma say, a 2 near Dini here pa. Now go 3 AFCON titles from them and a World Cup qualifier from them. Near Nigeria, Tanya, Cameroon, and until at this game. They are slight favorite out of Cameroon because Omudiana near they record Jari. Omu are very good at it. O they near who here no matches a who here or have consensus no. Nigeria but the 2 near Dimpa there, Cameroon always have the edge over them. So, but you see, very interesting when I see some of these players today. I see Sunday. Look, Tijani Babangida, a player and Kobebo Boche Finidi George, but unfortunately, bad decisions. An injury, Tijani Babangida. Top player. Julius Igahoa, for instance. Saying yes, we use the mode of maybe Gabalawa, his style of play, but also wrong choices in terms of club or Kodinga. So it's going to be a very great game. But a rivalry will push a friend and say Nigeria. I see Nigeria here because many a times and so I do matches there. And Nigeria here they Cameroon when they meet in matches where it's round of 16 quarterfinals, but they do finals there. You always give 90% support to Cameroon.
Now say Cameroon win this tournament as a form non shadanya papa bia.
From is it 2019 now? Is it 2019 now? So Nigeria is papa, but like they have that edge when it gets to this stages.
Okay.
But Cameroon always will be the one to have the last laugh. Yeah.
Well, Apostle made that say tea.
Why would he? But only say mobile.
I say
this is one of the West goalkeepers. We are on the West goalkeepers. We are on the West.
I say I'm on flash. I say Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool for number 2 or my.
Oh, longevity is natural.
That's right.
Watch it. Arsenal, Manchester United. It's natural. I bet take it time to get the right fix.
Okay. Well, Apostle, me that say Mike, me that say Yema so na fi. Yebeko yen commercials na aba, but Express Group, my catcher say e hono de. Wo mo ebe mo akwa ye adwuma school for no mo we senior high. And I say bia mo da so e wo mo we university. Wo be so your masters enso e wa manone baby de say Canada fe US and I be so ko UK, Australia, New Zealand and I fe Germany and I be so kwa. Express Group I say yen catcher say so be so kosua de na onya scholarship and also be so kwaya adwuma nurses no IELTS makacho say requirement and the otwumu tan a was say wotwe ansan na watimi anya adwuma ye as nurse ni and as a midwife e wa brochire and nti IELTS ye do fam GRE ye do be fam afa SAT aita kan say SAT and a TOEFL no nyina no wo mo so and do be fam ama watimi atwe no onya passport e ban sempo uhia ticketing visa na be so job be say boawo wo be say ukoto ewa manene and also be so kodi holidays Express Group empany no and so ebeboa ede wo akọ enkran no mobeko Kaneshi First Light Tema Community 18 Lashibi Goyle filling station one on Sabeka one Kroma wo call Asafu Labor and about one Sabeka Express Group afei East Legon no so omo Ben Trinity Theological aye seminar and atakra den so no aye market circle omone hot and nesto fast food edi enimhwe sunyano for and so called Silver House Building, Omobe High Court, Tamale, Omobe Tamale Technical Hospital, and Sana Aye Bibian Suno, Omobe Court, no, Yanwa for Express Group, that was 0555 550 067 0555 550 067 0249 000448 0249 000448 na empanfono NJ was so and Friday it's my kitchen restaurant for ono dua on say one e bia wifi and say bia adofo bi enso na na fo mutimi kwatena na magije ice cream ne kakade tugubo mu na ha no bia nya do be tua no na afere set o ka tete poki no ti kono kwaje ice cream bi ono oba tena say na mu din common kakran dwe abrabomu said abrabor be sia kwa ni kwa so tena sa akwa na ahwe no so hwe wanim ma bibi si table no so ahono na ma ice cream na eba mu no afi ma catch us Wednesday bia so pizza Wednesday and on to ba kwa ye cho ba kwa kan ho ya wadan so aye benkone tilapia Thursday and also to ba kwa be cho ba ko so be so difo ne nkwan papa bia sofuma na pai say ta afei eba no sa adwene bunabunu no ene just bush meat ne dia kan nyina no obenya local continental afei make us a Chinese cuisines ni nyina no is my kitchen restaurant and so ana beboa na watimi adidi kama so didi aduane ekoyom de e wo se eya depa wo be so ye dwumade bi no mo so MS7 wase a ni nyina no is my kitchen ebe delivery wo be ama just on sakam aduane no wudru Barbara Stadium ba bia wona amo ben traffic light no ya fre 0265 7070 0265 7070 another 70 and as alternatively as 0248 86 865046 0248865046 na just say it's my kitchen and just war yanko commercials no message ya ba na ya beto aso
yenina yo tieso
Hey sewa me hu acho me na no me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
Kwaku, afraid na bebeko. Men krata krani.
Hey, eni me ma connection ma for den kofo sika adwane ne wanya otire di musa no.
Oh, Express Group adarumenti. Akwento aye for. Opese otu kwan kosua de a. Express Group do be call mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, any Germany. Say aye to ana say visiting so a. Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, any Germany. Mo amu pese mo tu kwan koye adwuma nso. Obetimi de wako Dubai, Qatar, ana South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure Kwai Kumasi, Asafule Roundabout Accra so Omo Carnation First Light, Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo Macho for ISO 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi. And your what dropa. A ya draw. A ya draw say. A manipedian Quamwano enya wadding. Na a quotia yarie. And train yare and san wakakoto. Fire wardro. Nanono abribia. Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe josono. Wonwa and the time HH Heba Mr. Edia bejaso. Akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi. Wopinfo eni oba wama akranufo enso enumbi. Time HH Heba Mr. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop dodo na mu.
So pedudo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH Heba Mr. Ejadro say FDA adje ejadien kratwe atum.
The ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. That's so evident no way.
Who that the evidence by? Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya mokubi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could you dear so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
That Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bro do me ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so winning.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll buy it.
Brad, and that's okay.
What time you want to see about Queen Wayne say?
Brad, said your time about Mister. It's your Jimmy me fearful, and you're about ever so.
Really, do this offering now.
Brad, and because me the time about Mister One Dancia. We are seeing now a better maker. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
I know no good. The enemy want to want to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your mark or bar waffle through. The one akwadaa no for any akwadaa woni mfie dumienu ansa na obeto time heba Mr. Dwayne hwese wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo achidi malaria bi ansa
ayo se time me TIME time heba Mr. afi malaria fever bi adani ziva ewo mu no ebetra ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop to na mu FDA agi edwadie nkratoi ato.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet.
I'm not for now.
In the middle, you've got all the control, with cash out and build a bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Passion Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
As you see. Sompa Sports. Sompa Sports. Okay. Yemre na Vodafone made for me. Vodafone ju bia ho bia wo Vodafone so bia no. Vodafone say yem kwasona yem on kai so mo dwon ho pa. Eno ntina ma sa made for me offer omo day about 1 Ghana per na chese wo bam star 530 hash. Star 530 hash na fe wa recharge na wa ba Vodafone so ye Vodafone made for me open so abekọ my Vodafone app no so na wa subscribe bra offer we ama kwan ama watimi enjoy bundle as little as 1 Ghana cedi no I also betimi anya bundle arbeko internet ne so enkomodi ewo internet ne so be o da emfa wo say we say wo twen na wonya sika kese bia 1 Ghana pe na chese so ba enjoy Vodafone say further together time about center omo na day address fano time about mixture aba wo mo kra ne Sunday time about we time about mixture and in the capsules now, I mean, can't you say time HH about mixture and the capsules no, what to me at the HH mixture and fat capsules no come now. Quackany Pedranimo Juma, a bassa a clean see untinimo, and my chest of a beer more seasoning in ano, a ye a fee and so the free my fee, say where your banner over so do winnie, where your bow on the Bemeshama, a yaw and a wote, and I saw your bay, Yana is what take group basa, and yes, I will penal, a draway and a bedua catching the mo, Amasan your money in ano. And no, and so I call some Bema so and Sansa good Bema ho. Wash him more be quite free because I'm a dorsal. And take Bomodian so be paid dread for the time HH about Mr. and a capsules no, a bit treaty. I'm in Sana, what to me don't sashay, what demon from now would beat na a year croning in ano, and Sansa and about I mean sooner. Yana through Bema Mubanon so no, what to me at Twasia now Bema no swat and ho come. How about Mr. and a time, Diano, and so I will just so from a sweatical shop and I feel Haba shop Biamo. Ya to apitim Ghana memo de be bia be fabiano wo benya time enu pane biato honamre etu ase wonu mato aduane nya ode wotes wonum aye onwuno anase malaria ana ba ya de bone kese pa ba ko eno no malaria no normal one ne ba no akọ hospital ya wo pane ne omo aduro na ho ato no asama betene fi no so echiwo heavily ana bo se ehun tutu ase how you should time ba misha 0244 417 669 0244 417 669. Now when in Penfone and Casa Royal Foam, Emma Mortimia Danaho, Royal Foam, Emma Wood Danawa Joe Bodin, Nipediana Ebrepa, Nipediana a generating heat, Nina was Sorano Pano, Pabe no Numa was sorry in Temno, no be a sorry no me and Sada Dada. What must in tea? Among 4 near Brewo, what yes, ya Bonteswa, who call you must be a decanted Dada. Sansa Wamra Uni Timiso, so Pombe Drufiana Joe, now so be Drufian, you so be Gary and so da. And you can so mattress Abedas a stress so. And until I make come for Royal Foam mattress at the Amo, a Royal from Ghana and a Jabba, whoop a king size, Obenya, whoop a queen size, to be a fee, a man is student, a mattress, and a Monsua, Mopen 1.5, a Sija for mattress in Ano, Omuto Binti, Bomodian so will be Atona or Daswa, and one Kumbasa, Emma, what you are tree, near Canasa or spinal cord, no, and now what did me relax ye na ankwanko fa chimatobia amfamre oni pedriano ye bia ultramodern showroom enso awaso kware mampon omo ben CCC free 0202 271 000 0202 271 000 na fe when Royal Foam empenfono enso empenfono eni komana omomo asede be a dia kane nyina no enso ebeso so enso ma yes yemna so na fe yemna Mike what minimum what monitor proceedings after and rhyme say omo de base asan kwakote the bia mote committee.
Yeah, minim say Shadrack we na obetimi dia to so na enra ana the Ghana Football Association na say omo now say roadmap as a kwanya omo de to anim senya be ya omo ebehwa appointed the next Blasters coach na enemu ano Anna Omode appointed a 5-member search committee. On your screens, you know, article that the website of the Ghana Football Association published 20 hours ago. Now, a kind say the Ghana Football Association has announced the roadmap to hire the next Black Stars coach and name a 5-member search committee to evaluate and recommend a candidate to the Executive Council for approval. This is after Chris Hughton was relieved of his duties as coach of the Black Stars on Tuesday, January 23, 2024. The search committee will be chaired by Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, Mark Addo. Legal practitioner and law lecturer Ace Ankoma Esquire will act as a vice chairman of a search committee, with director of coaching education of the GFA, Professor Joseph Kwame Minta, Ghana football legend Samuel Opokunti, and William Caesar Kate, chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sport, as members. Now, Ekwasia or Trem said Jumedia Omubedino will center on a certain criteria. Now, criteria no a deep. But Omoma select kakra until on scrolly Emane Enkwasi Enfamaye. Then we continue the conversation. Now Enumu Anomatra said they will operate in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, week 1, ewa di omobeye, week 2. The Omobeshaye and week 3, the Omobeshaye. Into Okanbiwa, the search committee has 3 weeks to recommend the next Black Stars coach to the Executive Council for approval. A detailed job description for the head coach position of the Black Stars will be published soon. However, an abbreviated version of a criteria for the selection of a next head coach are as follows. 1. The potential head coach should be a proven winner in coaching a top men's national team or club football. 2, must have a football philosophy that aligns or complements our DNA. 3, must hold the highest football license in the world with over 15 years coaching experience. 4, proven track record in team reconstruction, organization, and development of young talent. 5, proven disciplinarian, tactician, and leadership skills. Enti roadmap no enso na da ase na o ma tre say week 1 no the committee no will search commence omodwuma. That's the search committee commence work, and then also criteria and scorecard validation. Week 2, scorecard and shortlist of candidates, and there's a scorecard no on best scores ebia we omehunti omo apply no per the criteria no ma set no ebia we nya 10 marks, we nya 8, we nya 5 into moya ratings na oma shortlist the candidates on by apply, then they will do the interviews in week 2. Week 3, na search committee no we're finalizing a Juma na ordinary report akoma the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association. ESCO no be review report na oma make recommendations at the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Then the Ministry of Youth and Sport together with the FA will take an informed decision, say we and a year penny somewhere the next Black Stars coach and sana official announcement and so it's a 3 weeks exercise. Now in Chechemuna ye pesa amount 40 asieno is this is not the committee going to appoint the next Black Stars coach.
Any committee way
Black Stars
coach.
They are going to initiate the process and come up with a list, and then they will come up with a report on Omuju Medie. Then the Executive Council of the FA will take a decision. Normally they are called Ministry of Youth and Sport. So ministry needs to normally the rubber stamp is so. So this committee is working on behalf of the GFA's ESCO. We are the report in the ESCO will vote to take a decision on which candidate they prefer. So that is how it is in T. Where the free FN Hobaya and Munchemuna Media Monty ABA Chibia Samoa and the Okonaoba.
Okay. Well, Maminian real quick enough, Yambrana, Yensamame to Asubimna, Yababaso, but Mamimisa Apostle Minim, then a Babami Besamo right friends of Macado Ababeka a committee. No.
Well, I think my own issues when people have raised issues.
I'm for issues,
well, the issues, yes. You raise issues, you have a right to raise issues. There are two things. First of all, the chairman of Black Stars Management Committee, and I starless, and settlers, and meteors, assembly, and Ghana Football Association put that being to both make a president, the chairman of the said committee. and he's the chairman of the Blaster Management Committee. Whether the Blaster failed in a World Cup or failed in AFCON is not the point. Jumedia Babedinu Eshenase, the Jumedia Black Stars no on the so. Why should I take time? Anytime I search for coach, no, Ora Kuzinante in terms of Ora Fred Papu, because he was the chairman of the Blaster Management Committee. It's important we get this things right. Muni emotions and things.
It's a mark deserves.
Yes, there's no way he's the chairman.
Yeah. Because national team now, Obepiku chairman.
Alternatively, the president has to chair or don't top here. But so far as all the work we started, this vice becoming the chairman of the Blaster Committee team, and on one, now later on one, ever fire ebium. So far as Ketukoro decides to cause our partner there. Say a BBF Blaster so Jama chairman no reporting man.
Okay.
So there's here. So he is the eligible person to chair it, and it's good. Say Omar Biemo say Esankuma, one of the renowned lawyers Ghana policy is be a footballer the cheaper, and will bring different perspective to the search in questioning and interrogating who become the next coach. And Tirama report now I come up because of a lot of rich and vast knowledge about footballers. So even though only mainstream, a lot of people only mainstream, but follow power. So it's good you have someone like that, the chief director himself. So in the situation where minister Nyafin Yakwako money, you better money there, but nipa no tremu or tremu from the one ko see we onim ne sha se ne komunina and TV do money ko ne ko nyina zomba on the boss minister money ne ko ne sigina na ne ntia take decision be ono akasa betuna chechum so ye do ha no ne ma ye kan ha wa ne report me so because it's part of the process, is in the process, so he knows everything, every step, every action, decision, step on maybe a cost to be a so and yet difficult for the music to have a better appreciation of the course. And yes, will be called Frakadam and F4 no, the ministry have a chief director. That's a big one. Chief director, the minister, deputy, chief director, and all. So no whole Shema Bibia, and then you have President Bintan. Come on, I mean, he trains coaches in this country. He has come better than that. So you have him there because a technical team there. So you need the main brain in there. I do baby. They are not technical people. I do baby. He will then lead the discussion, guide, even in terms of the criteria and the questioning. Mostly he will lead, not the rest, baby. There you are, Samopo Kunti. He's played the ball to the top level. Who they say, well, a lot of experience. I've worked with all kinds of coaches. The knowledge in the game is exceptional. So you need also as a former player.
Because now on Pekura, they never question.
So you have a player perspective, a coach. So be on here, be all. What they say, So in terms of the constitution of the committee, they've gotten it spot on. But me, we ain't your problem. I mean, that's not the point. All the criteria, we've been through this from Kuzinete, we've been through this criteria before, so it's nothing new. The problem is not the criteria itself for the coach. The problem is whether who pick the right coach. Who ni muyare? Mimi wa malaria, mi koto sebi.
Yefuniare.
Uyare any day. Ghana ne football yare any day.
Guy in a hospital, honest ni raw shots, ebe wo pani anu kita shots nim. Next ni running ni kanu no kitem. We better na wo pani amako.
Rangomo be yes ade. So go wa bambala. Onzo bi o ha. Ade no so.
Patrick Panier. O da so bi sa obe Panier. Obe titi di ale asho.
On say we go bi on be so your home ni amahu.
Ni pay Panier che ye pa sina Panier.
Boy ni dia no. Dia kokwe ni say how see your boys ni bo mo timi hwe boxer shots back be 6 months. On road Ghana was on the Ashanti. Red and a graduate class red brown. And next ni rad no kita fa.
I say yawa be.
This masa major one course rad any of
no. Muntinasi. Enyo no.
O fa le bra.
The apostle Canada about so uni mu yade a.
Baby, I do no Ghana. Your state of your national team, the kind of players he found what is the state of a national team here? You do pempeswa, you be pim, you see chassis fufana. And your players do pempeswa, you be a pijom kakana. Your experience kakana is 2015 in Ivory Coast here, no. We are through in Siakatieni Koloturi. Any mass grade mo. Ehoni yawana. Ehoni okumoko for Everina. Enombuni kapehot. And the state be a national team, the state be a natural sebi yare any prescription. The Yankasa committee no omu yenimiare o. coach near Quacopiana. And yes, sir, rather to go by. Sir, Siga Konoba. Sir, Miloni coffee by. Otoadwamba. So my argument is that this me and yes enemy who want to it's good. It's a first step. Sabuye there bepe coach and 2 young for. But me see, ye kwa coach ye feel say obetimia solve your problem now for now. Are we going? Do we know our problem in the first place? Ye name your problem no. Because ye name man never share ni pa ye kwa kofano and coach is no a player. Omo a ombe fiti ye bill no ye betimi pick your mo for they will pick the best out of.
So munim ye area pa omunim.
Me minim some obi anim obi kromo obi because you see say anya sa upa kofa another coach beba the same thing happen.
I say any moment be a beko tournament aba ebeje gubiano ye ba rapidly yes I say obi ani abre ye be say ye solve na ye sorting your man out.
Me if we want our national team to be successful, one
Sompa Sports.
Yeah. Football one day no crab coach no yenja no nyene juma. Yeah man will be look if we decide say call back to a local coach. We must be ready to give the needed support. Be here to succeed. Yeah, look coach ba a year. Coach upam coach is a mark of national team and a clubber when you're serious.
I say Aliou Cisse first year I was Senegal, the first tournament as such.
But you have to believe in him. Capacity building. The level crowd was saying support Ben man. So many man. When Rakoji was going to pick Mercedes, thank God I was part of that process. Mercedes saying, no him assistant and not Mano. The late Ray Wilkins. Was the one Mercedes because no say Sebio practical born wa boy ni obeji bi oji but practical coach no share ni more experience so okofa obi a wa being like Ray Wilkins as the assistant. So that was in fact, and David was ready to do that until the 1 or 2 issues and later ITV scarcely maybe. So that my point is that if we decide that confirm Michael Asare-Boadu, local coach SMK. Yeah, already say Betty as I say, or bet me a tournament, I bet you cratching we. Obey him backing from government and the FA. Yeah, already say sometime we take the risk like that. Difficult pills you swallow sometime. But yes, as coaching so yeah, who sign say there's another leg of it. We must be seeing signs say coaching or yen makakra hope. And you say man back okay. You see look at coach and front no. So then all konenim no near improve near build the capacity. Yes, support the kwbiemu. Sika see man on yen man obi go no cry or fair play bia. The only thing you do is to justify why we're picking you but not any influence. Yaman didn't know Yaman coach no say obey fair, obey firm, obey tough. Now I need Juma. But the problem is who will we pick as the next coach to start because the team was there. We are not bad. I keep on saying that we are not bad.
Okay.
We are not bad. Players are more bad. Sometimes players on coach the same player will begin to play far better. Because maybe players they only need words of motivation, inspiration, and guidance. And you see the players explode. That's where man management comes. It's very, very important. But are we going to do that? My only problem is we've gone that path. And that path about so me only worry whether you be near fatano to get a right person. Look, Ukofa join club crabs here. In 1 year, you will not transform this team. How? Your team is not an exceptional team.
Because they are changing coaches now.
A good team, I want future, I will hope. What is here? And Emre here. But are we getting the right coach? Or what's up? But any near so fat players don't want who bring the best.
Okay. Apostle Mate me da say Mike me ba honom na ya ba beto so but me fa we ntwim ansa ma wo say Rat George Alasa say 78-82
who can't cry so and can you get a butcher plan so can say
okay this someone 19
rasta head hey
19 and I'm
ball on him bop Tujalasa
I'm 19 and I'm so I'm gonna the last two Emma Black Stars you remember so now you have a
so one Ghana trophy that
David now the moje na we ho
and how
phone na moje na ho
probably the same
Mike one with that say be send the pictures ni mo with that
yeah the buy any sports museum ti minim baby is here
and trophy ni kuruma
e be we fe o dia
I that say be fe twaba beto da na say
as a country we have issues with archiving records keeping and portraits and your man so for instance Jesse I shared the ball Real Madrid I don't know why those jerseys should not be available for display
kabana ya auction and case kakesi o
and yes auction crack as a tourist attraction because maybe a sector of the FA CFA headquarters a sector of it a museum welcome visitors tourists so more barbershop Ghana's rich football history a football story see they are no can rich by a case fa who evidence ne records ne bra na akoye bibia but obi narrate atrewa oral narration you will fall in love easily with Ghana football see it na ho na senior ya beautiful but you be wie for evidence never but I think that the only well documented records and our book related to Ghana football by Uncle Kembedi Akonde apart from that Jenny
Mate, you be basu sisi. You be almost margin for as we won trophies. No,
they be who no nje aji for.
The first ever JC Blaster share away.
Is that a mudi the
first ever JC Blaster
share. Gusu ana den salada.
It took up ground we no get. Just yourself no sisters asem. It take ground we sisters.
Mo ba ko dem say krana Johnson gusu ama. I
Nia Michael Leka anka and it's good say we the original Lord but it's anka Nia Lord Mudiko bo AFCON 22 no Nia Rollins by Kunu by where ye the quota choice
so ya me so catch Lord say na me am watch na banka umfa ebia ne jesi ana ne boot so
jesi no anka on say like a museum for
Lord so nkonya na museum Nana taus na wine and picture and can bo
or minor crowd nya na you no
you see cause of mama crew amra go far away okay
yeah say more
maji
yaji
okay
the first ever control you do it here
yes come
first ever control you do it free come so yanya basasa o yeah
I mean the cup that TV Mazet won England won
a Africa Cup of Champions.
Ni akodoko win e show mu 1970 no. Na do nteba kwa group.
Yeah, bad sao. No me be na
bad. Na kwa na beka say
Michael
ayi no class akọ academic ba me sheda ko na one do so fine.
Ni e ka fa Morocco when ana e shima kuma. So 1964 you started academics. Schools 64
Sompa and then there was the Republicans as well
and then 92 we started under 12 national I mean
Ghana for Nankase I know they are not back they do show work na na be
no political will no we have any political
Mate mama nkomra real quick na Fibo Ventures ebema toothbrushes and a toothpaste e wo dwa so enye na ebo no so da form ade ba ko ne say obeso clean wonum ya ye obu on ma akasa no ho na o ben na say o twiniti usuro ma confidence level enkosoro oba na be pe kisisa fama no simple because when mo sham Atoma say anadwo wo ba be da so brush tite ye anopawa so akonnuma so brush ye nkwada no wo mu kosko wo mu nchi wo mo sine ye na twini tachrema so twini dodom na si achinam kokonene ne nyina no ebeyi enso aba Ashford Prince aye nkwada ne de Ashford Princess oto a na de show ba no ketwa oba ne nsem bema no so agene de Ashford Executive Ashford Evidence Ashford Friendly Ashford Galaxy ne nyina no ye different types of toothbrushes are fibo akwakofa ede aba eye adwuma pa ana chese ne toothpaste no so no wabama afri fresh ano ye herbal toothpaste a chese no so boasiesie wonum ebo wonum bind free kaka ho ana chese no kan nyina no be clear get clear toothpaste enso abeboa alo toothpaste nso ewom a chese alo no so eye adwuma pa peppermint no eno nso abeboa chese onse ya na ase hihye wonum kakra na ma adwabia na protect wonum no from eye bacteria na chese germs e wose ekam wudi dina kan wose ase ne wose achi a peppermint toothpaste no so abeboa wokọ dwa so a wose opebi ato so be so to bi ekoton na wonya wonfa so ana sempo wankasa pebi dia kofie no 0241 545 646 0241 545 646 and I say 0200 600 934 0200 600 934 na chesa woni Fibo Ventures enkasa na Boris B chicken akukọ de edpa na okay ti rank no so ba na papa yi na 1 month 100 Ghana wunya aduane terms I was to say
a year very expensive so
okay
sabi
but anka yi so the won kire nsa obi bebo
me bacho enye so chose nsa no riska koto enye by for so hwe so
go no ye benum ono ko obi ayi a oyo so jollof manual jollof
oni wan benum
okay
o benum a to de fabra
wonti eye no ene chese eye be fie wadene be fie mo ye aduane e wo fie mo so mo preti eye eating joint say be a restaurant ahodo eye choba ahodo na chese mo ye fried rice ni nyina no mo nko Boris B enkwaje makoko ope full chicken a obenya ope akoko ne sere ope ne chicken wings afei eye gizzard an mponi e kana se fillet ni nyina no won sa be kan de waye ne kama ye dema enkraman e wo fie so ni nyina no Boris B ai ne kama ade ba ko say ye nuanum twamofo ne na ho adwuma enti aye halal e cheso obia timi tobi enso ekoyuzi wudru aye aso market abenya biato santas one about on unity oil edi enimhwe Bantama High Street nso no one presby asore ne edi enimhwe afa poku trading ewe dum shell ewe body junction SG more ewe top high tech won so kwa Boris B chicken nkokọ no wobenya bi ato broilers and layers den nyina bi wom a chese edpa Fia kuko and ye demand 0544 44 44 53 0544 44 4453 now Boris B diano wo so wajo dia make count say Liberty Conference February edition e baso na we no oman ne your dubuache and sini now so na we o say a right division a Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2 na adeba ko ne say edanom emse ne o ma besesa enkonya ebebubu kwane kwete nyame asem na bompa praise and worship ebekoso a chesem se enyom kwa no se wo ban na wo di asa chese no nyame mu etrima nkonu ya nyina bubu jeru kwafo so bebubu David ne di asama no pae no teacher say ukobi na afei wakona chese nyoma ya deso anyoma enkoye dia kwankro ni nyina no so bekwa we Liberty Conference February edition dia no ana eba so 6 o'clock anwumre nyame ya adma 10th of February ana sa dwumade ne eba so e Jubilee Park anyonto fa ba se minister Kwame Jedu ano residence worship afei minister SK from Minister Mabel Otri and a suon no masofa tiri nyina no bibia be fine na cheso so anuma hyehyie glory hallelujah fawshem na neoma enso anya kama enso emfama Vodafone ese omo first broadband na ewo ho bomode enso odo ho behyem na unya internet awo nyumam unya internet awo fia aye Vodafone omo first broadband ana ye kanfo ama oto bosome ba ko a ye be ma aye 50% bonus data oto bosome miensa ene achira wunya 50% bonus data no wobesa je free installation ya baba be ne kama ama wabra wuntua tako entua sempoa dial star 900 hash and also be free 0505 55 51 1111 and also pensua obeko my Vodafone app no so and as alternatively and so fbb.vodafone.com.gh no sign up Vodafone say further together. Yes, mama me George Alhassan on say 63 65 78 82 nimi enu no womo na waka ho na Black Stars eje afkono so omo je baya na omo kwakwehia the then president omo so makwaja ba de na obi anyi gold enkofie say na yes odi obetimi dia mo salute ti was omo pie no mo ka cho me say mo ba je kwa me va so mo ba je biem na hono omo asan kwa the next edition no mo refi say omo nkasa bom ho dua ntia bia case no eda so ye adwuma. George Alhassan,
think of what we said in 1982 after winning the cup when we went to JJ Rollins' house after we won the cup. So everybody was thinking we'll be giving a gift after winning the cup. But when we went there, he just said there is nothing he can do for us, only salute. So he gave us salute and thank us. And then we left. Before we board our bus at the Burma camp, before we board the bus, most of the players were saying, most of them were saying that because they were not happy about the word given to them by the head of state, former head of state. They were not happy. They were thinking he would say something to encourage the team, but and the same people who said the same people who went to Cote d'Ivoire.
Ti na chese omukoba ya omukoshia the then president omunim se ebi obeka sem papa bi atro mo na sem papa bi eno ma chese jefa kofie na chese em se osidi obetia ne so betwa mo salute soldiers how mo den no na se no em se 100 billion Onti emso mo an sa ka se ombehwe kra Ghana be fa so agibiem no mo refi so mo an be sa Cote d'Ivoire biem Mohamed Ahmed Polo Polo so na no atomesa se yakoba bia na ni ababaye na yaboye ndua na den fine kosi ni adenti as to say bia Black Stars e betimi agibiem ana se team aye cast ana Mohamed Polo and so the need by
even that somebody is hindering you from achieving one, because everybody has his time. Everybody has his time, but that doesn't stop your achievement. You also have to go through your process that will help you. If you don't help yourself, they are not helping themselves, because the selfishness of monetary issue. And you are making money. You are making money. Why can't you perform?
Whoa. Young credit city one cry city TV or more and a grant interviews ni no a day or more excepts ni be and so at the Emma Mike young for about 10 minutes apostle young for about 10 minutes in Shana for your mass or phone on some Brahma.
You see, on the coaching bet, there are interesting developments akoswa. It has led us to bend the convention. I say adena ewosanke no yejai na ya compromise any phobia diaba. So it happens during the appointment of Chris Hughton. For Chris Hughton, he wasn't ready to coach the Black Stars. Yep. Say you can say coach I crado, so be coach here. You want your man, they say oh yeah Shenkeni, oh yeah driver. Now you're far driving a Juma house mini license and now major Mickey with you and you don't come with excuses, you come well prepared. Enti de esefata bi aso obetimi atena hyan mu wetu hyan no ede nipa na kodru destination okono ene na oye. When Chris Hughton was being appointed, he was asked, say our backroom staff or be pese odi omo beba o se da bi oni bi yebisa no say our backroom staff oni omo be ye o se oni bi, not even on one personally trusted assistant coach. So Osha tat lines now who say Chris Eaton any assistant needing common yes ye kasano mfa is because one
Anjinini.
And aside sa onjinindi no oni mo ye. So there's no really trust in their competence. In Tuba catch any dear, but so the bedi jumano emfa.
Okay.
So it was not surprising say they are tabet now as a coach no utunu fontie and I can on your day. It's because Omoni Omoye Jumano, he has not had a working relationship with them previously. Or Beji Omedi. And coaching works that way. That is how come Coach Biano making mover, whether so ye active and now on ye Jumano. Or qua or the obi na ye adwuma pen beye mienu anamiensa beka no ebi wo cry in ideal situations the entire backroom staff no be made up of omo ni omo ye adwuma na. It's because of some of these things. One, if I am a coach, I work with a certain ideology. Sene me si hu ball no me di dwuma sene me pese me ball no enti omo so edwen te se me a whether omo thinking e like minded te se me de no or even cry no omo bro me so for Pep for instance one malilo the otine bench assistant here wakwa sanso no he is somebody Pep Guardiola learned coaching from. Pep could see idea on the whole and then or assistant my Pep, so it means that your assistant and our backroom staff on Beboa Amajumedia Custom, there are some who even be older than you and might even have more experience than you as the coach. So this man came with no idea. Say me pese we me backroom staff member and now we assistant Oniobia. If so Oniobia as a coach there, then we gave the job to this man at a point in time when he was not ready to coach. Then it endorses the fact that this man was purely a political appointment and not a football appointment.
Okay.
Made in common way because we are on the verge of going through such a process again. Ya TTD and route TD and Namabon say Prosper Natogum na Ibrahim Tanko. Good. These things will come up.
Must start a campaign heavily.
And if people truly put in applications for these candidates, Ghana ne ono be to me see.
So be glad to meet you on behalf of player no.
Oh yeah. Somebody can
like coach no.
Yeah, or be to me put the application on your behalf.
Wabra won so man.
Send me you're professional. Maybe I'm a company or more management or more agency be or more managing me.
Yeah.
They can put in an application on my behalf before they even make me aware. So say I so prepare.
Wow.
Said you're acting in your interest. Or more acting in your interest. So akwenya bahwa na they deem fit. They will put in word for you before they even let you know what. Sanity. So don't be surprised if you hear say Michael listen I apply. It might not be ACN directly, but somebody working on his behalf. So these things, now if we want to appoint the next Blasters coach, it means we need to learn the lessons of previous years. Discipline is crucial. Otuado might be everything Ghana for you this onye, but discipline in camp solid. So Ben Blasters players nibia. Get close to them, ask them about one, camp environment, atmosphere, conduct, and Otuado, and compare to Chris Eaton. And Otuado, say yes why late to Ebia training, and now you're caught dining why late. A straight fine of $500.
When they dining, they'll be late, pa.
Only late, so a fine of $500. Now about dining, now the phone car hoba, you better.
Uba so be piska.
Concentrate, bond, because omoye say dining will also be used for a purpose of bonding. And tiebeshia near tenasi yake kayensa. E was see a timidi nkomo enya fei na me betnase na mahwe me phone so the otemen chenkra me hu no.
Yes.
So for the purposes of bonding and breeding team unity, more bad dining now, obi amfa the phone into or no distractions. Come and sit and then interact udidini na more fraternize mudin komo to help the team unity no. These things were not present during Chris Eaton's time. Okay, sitting time you get fine okay so what is over 100. From $500 to $100.
And so we are mark 500 to 500.
Good. Aside that, dining or bar, day phone kitani way. If there is no discipline, no team can function well. You can be the best of talent. You come in juma. But if there is no discipline, in Fasobi and free mumba. So as we move on to appoint a new coach, the FA should also have in mind another thing. Some of the FA coaches no more be juma under this administration tour. So be in why juma 2 years. 2 years kwana ya dom.
And I'm from some how many years of working experience?
Sika Akono 2020-2021. Milovan Rajvac 2021-2022. Otuado only the 1 year now, March to December 2022. Chris Hutton February 2023 to January 2024. So it means that the thought process in appointing certain coaches, no, it might be okay, but I am not young call the extra. If Sika Akono was for the long term, why the short term? Reasons behind the CA. Have we known the reasons and have we learned lessons? Okay, CSUA, Milo appointment in this way. Who appointed Milo? He's come on board, FA. Who sacked him? Engineered by who? Ministry. Discordance. Coach Mompam no Ghana for ne Casado, the Mompam coach near Montoye. When you said they make out in here.
Yes.
Sika Akono, oh, Yenjano Quine Uncle, we cry buying for the Crane Mompam no one uncle. So a funny me no, there can be that discordance. But so GDO coach now kofane by anymore. What do? You stick with the coach and then the results will show. Enti bako apam bako so eja bako kwan. Then it comes to mind Otuado. He's a short-term fix. The word on Otuado was that the neighbor for the World Cup qualification. Now, a president na osanso call train contract ni mazel fa yeko World Cup account. O man penny ka se mo ye penny. Ntimi me penny ente interview and to form Samsung fana nomfa. So ye bende we stick with him for the after the World Cup. So it was clear. So Otuado will go after the World Cup. And Tibraye him so Otuado bekono. We should have readied a replacement before. Ni him say when they take you over. Now Otuado call. Then Abai so be pian in nipa di aba, and that is a man who came unprepared. Increase Hutton. Edi aba bedua. So if we are appointing the next coach, we can put up he should be a proven winner. That one cry I disagree. You don't need a proven winner to win again. Claude Ra have on far country beyond good. Claude Ra was a proven winner, but in the Ghana he did not win. Milovan was not a proven winner. He achieved successor. And was so saying Claude Ra there. Minim say they make what here. So at the say football no yen share any template be a straightforward. You should be flexible kakra so that the coach now the neighbor me I will not even endorse coach already bro 50 years. Those coaches are more call retirement. Ejumane no mo kon bion. Coach already bro 50 years. Ejumane ndo ni kon bion.
Early 40s.
Oh fancy I'm serious.
O mo ntimi legit training no.
Me say ejumane ndo ni kon bion.
I'm from a course like.
So yeah pe na and let us not repeat the sins of old.
Well, Black Stars coaching sense apostle you cry better so
next week.
Yeah,
next week Monday.
Yeah. Apostle was so jam of Black Stars will go to for Munti.
Say what's a penny hand over?
I'm almost my son ding. Yo. Well, 0551931931. So I am for course now for sorry na yema news and so embra. Well, hello caller.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm what to say.
Obari Admoibo etio.
Mami mama basoni ejmapa modi magana ne Sompa FM. What say Ghana Black Star team no? E ka bom ankasa players no mu ni unity my team no your last match boy Joseph Pitting penalty buy na Jordan you kofa boy who bought penalty no who now ni Joseph Pitting kwakoya wa too na who chano who sure go na kwa unia the day you ho na kwa na wa too ho let us say the day you so chese million na say no say on for pressure see coach ni so no so mbebo bi let us say who the coach who ya for say brother ye mama ye no who say o captain anu asem na o dia ye adwuma dia who be ko na the day you ono attacking no woni nyame ye adwuma
oh yeah so you boy and next person. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me wa cho dini be bia kase free.
Me din here Mr. Kujo the kase free monkey sing by dia do ni na quarter 80. Maminka bibi say fancy bubu ejuma e de boy my Ghana mo boy e de boy we the football fraternity. But one thing I hear and say Ghana you see adio. You see adio because you are World Cup Emma Sam Messi akwa happen ya ko ere mo akoti committee omo ko issue they just go and spend our money omo kwasa at least omo ko omo didi na there omo ko they just sit on our money me catch yourself committee omo ati on said and yes say make a week yes say giani omo fa bi pepe bi ambra my Ghana me na make the class omo ko tina no mo ko yi coach omo pe e de amaya omo ya wa ga so we na coach e wa boy empam no they just spend our money anyhow.
Wow.
And okay on our Ghana football ye bre na ni na me fe be mu bia se bre market o kreko so o kraku ni ti sei ni ti
papa we oh Debbie Nas me for